like so. And so, I can't help but notice some of these are actually starting to get backed up, which is a good sign. Converting your base over to TSM, ooh, nice. I was actually thinking about the new feature that's coming. It's going to really change things up. Potentially, you could have an entirely automated outpost network without any with almost no combinators. That could be really interesting. The more I think about it, the more like a lot of stuff is going to be really simple. Like these things, you won't be turning off train stops anymore. You'll actually be disallowing, like you'll be setting the max trains to 0, so you won't be hammering the pathfinder like you used to. The catch is though, I realise you'll need some kind of gateway thing. Otherwise, the trains will pre-allocate to these. So you probably need an entry stacker, entry signals, entry train stops to stop that happening. 1.1 comes out, you'll be sick of talking about it? Probably, yeah. Try and do vanilla train base? I'm really keen to see what's going to happen with it. I think, certainly for balanced unloading, it's a game changer. I mean, this thing, the way I do it here, hammers the Pathfinder pretty hard. So, it'd be nice to fix that. I did actually update this too, I think. No, did I do it to copper? I might have done it to copper. Yeah, I did it to copper. I changed it so that it's got the latch here. This is the latest change that I do to it now, the latest addition. Method, want to disable the signals before the station. If the dropper chest takes a full load, that works until a lot of distance is involved. Turning off the signal on this distance, so from here to here is about the limit on distance. You need to like turn off the stops to help it encourage it. Repathing trains at pickup station. Yeah, that is the problem with disabling the stops. Is it hammers repath updates a lot, and that contributes to a lot to this here. This high number. Oh, you can't actually see it. It's the train number. It's very high. There. There. A lot of that is because of me turning off stops. So it'll be nice to get rid of that. Turning off signals only gets it so far, unfortunately. Now, I came over here to do something. I've already forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, this so these are all backed up. A lot of these aren't... Oh, that's not actually connected. Well, there's the first thing we'll fix. I need to actually go up there because this place doesn't carry material anymore. And the other thing too is when you're disabling stops, you've got to make sure you don't disable all of them. You've got to have at least one somewhere. Either, like in my case, I have one at the top and one at the bottom which are not disabled. Or you have a dummy one that's never disabled. I mean, it could go either way, really. As to why I have too much iron. I think the real answer is I need to use more. There we go. I would also like this to be a proper thing. I added some extra tracks in between last time and now there. So this has 4 lanes. So 2 lanes return the way they should, and the other 2 lanes actually feed straight into the smelter. I need to tweak this a little bit because the steel's actually got to cross over that, which is a bit of a problem. Unless I swing this up there. And then that crosses the output. Both those lines connect. Which ones? Are these? Oh, I think there's a bit of wonkiness there. There we go. Alright, that's going to make that happy. Hopefully. Maybe. I need to jiggle a few more of these. Oh, that's the first one. That's fine. Let's stay like that. there. Every second one's meant to be a filling point, so pair, gap, then pair, and then gap. Oh, that one probably doesn't matter. So, what's keeping the base from going is really the question. Actually already looked at this already, just to get an idea. And it's actually switched to yellow now. It's caught up on space signs. Actually caught up on space signs. Amazingly. That should hit like 4K, I think. And then I think I only gave it 2 slots. And then it'll start, this will start backing up, and then this chest will stop inserting. When this chest backs up, then it'll stop allowing satellites to go in. So that's nice. Now, yellow is the contributions of, oh, actually good. Low density is actually good for a change. Really. It's not really looking good there. I might actually be making the right amount. I mean, it's... yeah, it's running out of copper. Yellow is missing blue, though, which isn't really surprising. This will be green circuits, of course. Yeah, green circuits. It's hardly got anything. Circuits hasn't been boosted up in quite a while, so it's not at all surprising. I haven't pumped it up at all. Oh, while I think of it, while I'm on the map view, I did some extra liberation as well, so this whole bottom section's blocked off now. This is pretty buggy these days. Came into a frozen screen, but with audio. When hasn't it been buggy? It says what, 1, 2, 3, a bit, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more copper. There's a fair bit available there. I think actually somewhere. Yeah, I got a lot of outposts to clean up. Yeah, they've had their desktop out for years. It's it has the Minecraft launch, one of the Minecraft launchers on it. I'm sure there was an outpost that was dead somewhere. Thought I saw one before. Ah, the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Copper 2 is dead. So we've got to do some move that one somewhere else. Electron nab? Don't actually know. Now, next thing is a lot of this steel isn't actually connected and doing anything. Need to change that. Took over the curse. Oh, that's right, they did, didn't they? Used to be the old curse client. When curse is curse even still a thing? I don't know if they are. It's probably upsetting steel trains right now. Yeah, Curse Network used to be huge. Oh, Curse Forge, they merged, okay. Yeah, the Curse Network used to be huge. That was like the one-stop shop for all things Minecraft. All the news and everything. Apparently there's actually, reminds me, there's a new Minecraft update coming. A fairly big one. Alright, that still actually doesn't connect anywhere. It's been like this for days. I did change the colour back to yellow though. Dear. Probably need to do a custom colour to get the right colour. To get the right Among Us colours. Yeah, hopefully I get a little bit of pre-stacking going on there. Oop, hi train. Yeah, that's right. Almost right. Oh, I think those were actually already there, come to think of it. Something like that. Did I do enough pace, or did someone base decide to be picky? Well, this base is kind of, it's one of those bases where no matter how much you feed it, it's never enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 5, 6, 7. Might make these 4. I wasn't planning on it. These are also done in pairs. Could be a problem. Could very much be a problem. It's got this stupid switchamajig, flippity flop thing. How you doing? Yeah, you see all of these have got stuff in them now. So I might as well open them all up. I think the next step is next step will be to add more trains. So I don't have to pick up the belt. How bad is it? It actually fits. Actually fits. Flippity flopper-majig. Sounds about right. No, that one doesn't fit. If only I had some kind of railway building spider floating around. If only. Now you just need to encourage the trains to all use the different unloads. Alright. Next step is we clearly need more circuit production. Clips behind the substation too much sometimes. The character thing is a little big. It's a little bit overscale. Should be scaled down a tiny bit. Poor train just waiting there. I think it's because this one's full. It's probably yeah. So it's half and half. So it needs this train to release it. It needs a train at the other one. It's kind of a flaw in that design, but the assumption is that they all actually run. Now I need more of these. A lot more of these. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Did you realize it's not orange anymore? Oh, before, yeah, last time I set my color to white. Alright, next step. Let's go up here. In fact, no, that's a red spider. You're gonna go down there. You're yellow. Oh, a red one found its way over there. You're more. There they are. You're gonna go up there. Yellow kind of sus. Not really doing tasks. Yeah, he's the worst at doing tasks, isn't he? Eggy, how you doing? The worst part is it's already 9:25. I can't use the too early in the morning excuse today. Where's Spidey? There it is. Can always be too early in the morning. It's true. If I go back a few time zones, it's like the western side of the country, it would be true. Yeah, problem is I have to cross that. God damn it. Damn it, auto deconstruct. I reverse the track from the iron smelter. Now the problem is the steel one goes down. I had them coming down collectively, and this one technically needs to cross steel. I kind of wanted to deconstruct the chest, though, is the trouble. Then it leaves all the chest behinds. I suppose that's not a terrible thing. Kind of defeats the purpose of having auto deconstruct, though. Now, for whatever reason, I didn't add signals to these. Have I been laying these upside down? Yes. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I could just restrict the space in the chest too. That would be a good idea. Right, this one I'm willing to blame on being early in the morning. Always check your blacklist. Always check which side of the road you're driving on as well. Don't want to make that mistake. I mean, you hate to mix up which side of the road you're on. See you guys, Mr. Did you had a blueprint for the bypass junction? Oh no, sorry, I forgot about it. Forgot all about it. Oh boy. It's the literal one job. I had a whole lot of stuff going on in the afternoon. I mean, there was some Among Us involved, but some actual officially businessy stuff as well. 110k, 16. I'm kind of tempted to kill this patch now. Kind of tempted to get rid of it. I mean, this one needs to get busy down here. Start making more. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of patches, I did go through... I mean, yeah, it's 330 and then multiply by, what, 3? Whatever this is, wherever it is. There it is, 300%. 4 for 1 or something. So it's actually 4 times that. And the pretzel's already given up. Yeah, I changed the patch settings so in the editor so that the size of them is bigger. So that should help with the outposting situation. I don't want to be building outposts constantly. Also, I moved this thing and drained the copper out of here and replaced it with steel. Now it's right. I don't know why I thought it needed copper. I should have raised it in the first place and I didn't. But yeah, I replaced the copper with steel. I don't know why I thought it was copper, but yeah, it took quite a while to drain it all out. Conveniently, this thing here has been loading and it looks like it's loaded in no time at all. So I get to play with that again. Also means I can get rid of this one. Hopefully I can get rid of all this without too much drama. How fully loaded it is. Or a percentage display. So yeah, well, let's customize this a little bit. This is really meant to take this lot here. Hmm. It's for train. They shouldn't come because it's not plugged into anything over here. I'd be worried if they did. I mean, given the opportunity, they would. That doesn't need to be there. So that's all good. Yes, that'll allow these to transfer. Speaking of trains, time to unleash these upon the smelter. It's a lot of trains, these, admittedly. Probably these should be 16s as well. I don't remember if there was a hotkey for these. Display, spiral around like a train. Oh, like a clock display. Hmm. There you go. TC Asia, alrighty. Alrighty. And boop. Just make sure that's updated. I think it's got some old orders on it. They set it to go, it did. Doesn't need to go. Needs to hold it there. Now that's going to put a lot of pressure on this junction. Probably this junction too. Right, the next step is I need to plug this in so the trains don't need to go all the way around. This Spidey, however, is over here now. Outpost, iron outpost. Now you, please don't build that. I almost need like a multi-stage blueprint. Because now it's, I think it's lost all its roboports. I just get rid of all that. I've also discovered that you right click and it reverts back to the previous thing spider you were controlling, which is actually a really nice feature. If I go to that and then right click, it just brings it up again. I don't know why it took me so long to discover that feature, but it's a thing, and it is very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you're gonna want to power that up again, because it's kind of important down there. What else do I need? I think I need a copper as well. Grab that one. This thing, yeah, it does. Another thing I need to change. It requests bots, and it doesn't need to. How come you can't get there? Oh, that's why. There's a missing piece. Where's Spidey Pants? There. It's always a missing piece, isn't there? Addict says Dinson. there. Two there. Perfect. So that'll be the first stage. New. Don't know why I'm carrying that around. I mean, it's just wasted inventory space at this point. Oh, there's an oil outpost I need to add. Formalize this a little bit, I think. There, iron. Save. Second part of iron. Need to do it for copper stone. I haven't done coal one yet. Need to do coal one. Come. Can't be bothered to automate purple science in your K2 maps now. I'm procrastinating by eating. It sounds like a good solution. Sounds like a reasonable solution. What I should really do is have a skeleton outpost. And then have a second stage which pastes over the first. For what it does, and it has these in it and everything. No, it just has this request, and then it has, the second one has this thing in it to set it up. I need to grid these too. I don't like it. Fan. The ultimate in lazy automation would be also. Does it actually have those in network? It does. I think it relies on the spider to bring them. Yeah, ultimate in lazy automation, automating the chests, or removing the chests, only placing the chests if it needs it. That would be lazy right there. Lunas, hey, would you mind if I ask what the staged ME does different from the regular ME? The staged ME? Staged ME? I didn't really have different version. I mean, I had there is a. Oh, do you mean there's a train stop thing? Do you mean that? Discord today? Oh, I did. Oh, that'd be um where is it? Was it Nugreats one? Yeah, words. Which admittedly I didn't even get to look at after after all that. We got iron, stone, copper. I still haven't had the chance to sit down and look at it. Fun times tomorrow. Actually, probably won't be streaming tomorrow. On a related note to that. Come on, do you have roboports? You should have roboports. There we go. I knew you had roboports, didn't you? Danger is it? Really one. Got for that item. Oh yeah. It's the next logical build up from my one. It's track. So I'll get rid of that then. Hopefully this isn't too close to the other junction. Should be okay. Borderline though. Go. It's going to keep building up. Claim Stinson. Oh, this one doesn't have the crap in it. Doesn't have all the extra fluff. Like the bots. I still think it might be it'd be a good idea to have a generic case. And then I paste over with the roboports and all that. First game since 15. Took 6 hours to launch a rocket on default settings thanks to all the changes. Oh yeah. It's funny actually because ironically it's easier than 15 now compared to the 15 changes. The 15 changes were 15 science was kind of ridiculous. But good on you for give it another go. Fun base with special edition sounds way better. Yeah, 15 was rough with the turrets in the military and did the final 15 have pump jacks in the purple science? I don't think it did. I think that was the pre-release only, and then they changed it. Default settings looked a lot better, more raw. Gone without cliffs. I think everyone's over cliffs now. It was mining drills in blue. Right. Go over here. Plug this track in. That's why I was confused. I was like, hang on, I don't remember posting anything. It's not dangerous at all. None of this is dangerous. Everything's fine. I think that's it. One before. Before. Regular one there. Oh, yeah, regular there. Chains for all these. Chain. Hey, the train did the thing that I wanted the train to do. I like it when the trains do the train thing. Hello, train. Missed one chain. Did I miss a chain? Oh, there. Oh dear. Suppose I missed two in that regard then. Alright, is it right now? I think it's right now. Oh, that's the wrong Spidey. Alright, Captain Laser Eyes. Ah, rude. Interesting, they're always going for the N one. Something smell funny? Just realised I'm a crewmate? Yeah. Had that going for a few days now. It's impossible. Sus as hell. Always sus. Always sus. So everyone spaces. First opportunity. The crewmate is train. In before a new mod which replaces trains with crewmate. I'll handle this one differently. I like how the shorthand for it was number of people who say sus is short for suspect, and then number of people who say sus because they don't know how to spell suspect. I think it's because the other trains just keep blocking them. More than any other reason. Suspicious sus. Oh, crap. Alright, we're going to fix over here now. Because the trains can't escape. Worst part is I want to flip this direction. I think I need to extend the 2-lane as well, the 4-lane as well. Factorio tends to say product instead of productivity. It's just easier and everyone already knows what you mean. Yeah? That uranium patch. It's funny, of all of the patches, uranium's the only one I really don't care about if you build over it. All the others worry about building over it, except for uranium. Up there. That was the wrong spider again, wasn't it? It was. Oh, gonna come up there with me. You're gonna stay down here and do outposts. Like a good little mighty, I guess. Also helps if it's powered, generally. How's it looking? I'm gonna probably miss out on getting them first. Unless these row reports can cover it. I might miss this one of these two. Power? So power is actually on the one of these things at the minute. I mean, we're still equivalent. We haven't overrun the nuclear yet. Fortunately. Potatoes. Won't be going that game anytime soon. Yeah, it's every game has something like that. What's the production like now? 116, 140. Value 110,000. Haven't really increased it. I think that's just because of throughput limitations. I really hit the throughput limit. No more space ninjas? Apparently not. Uh, in theory, this should actually be the input line and this should be the output. Unless they come in on the top and then they can exit underneath. Oh no, it's fine. What I'll do with these, I'll make them exit after the junction. How many rockets? Ah, it's like 40,000 something. It was a lot. I do need 4 lane, but what about the 4 lane where red is on top parts off? Oh, you mean up here? Oh, yeah, and then the output probably needs to be 4 lane as well. Already 1/10 of the way there. Yeah, this place has been pumping rockets like crazy. Let them go. Yeah, it's starting to back up now. At some point, these are all going to shut off. It's just going nuts. Lose. If I manage to affect this at all, no. May also be just lack of. Oh, that's fully backed. Could probably throw some more trains at it. Trains do I have here? 8. Probably throw another bunch at it. Like another 4, we'll say. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, you start with 4 and then you double it, so you get 8. That's not helping anything. This is where some outpost smarts would come in handy. It's pretty much the next step for this base is to start using outpost smarts. It's unavoidable at this point. But I think this actually does call for a diagonal. How big is it? 1.2. It's going to go down pretty quick. Original doubling of 4 to 8 wasn't enough. 4 to 16. I don't think the stacker can support more than another 8. So it's probably going to stop there. Double the stacker. The trains do carry quite a lot of circuits. Oh yeah, I'm pushing it right out. If I was really keen, I'd make it go all the way around to there, and then it wouldn't interact with this lot at all. Do it. I don't know if I can. Do it. He says in a Sith voice. The thing I'm really procrastinating on is bringing in the train controller from the other map. Or, oh no, I don't want to load TSM. This is meant to be vanilla only, so I can't load TSM. Poor little imposter. Back on the tree, or the rock. That's how you know he's sus, because he called the tree a rock. Or the rock a tree. Keeps getting it wrong. Kind of vanilla. So yeah, I kind of want to set it up for that, but ooh, that was close. Kind of want to set up for that, but at the same time, it's not coming anytime soon. Alright, I'm gonna have to get rid of all that. I wouldn't mind concreting all these tracks too, eventually. That would be one of my future me goals. Spidey. Right, turn that off. For now. Goes there. Hang on. Do it again. There. Then we grab this. This is Amazingly, this is part of the build. And need the reducer. 2, 5. Goes there. Thing goes there. Goes there. It should be 4, 8, 12, 16 train locos, and that should be the length of a 416. And then it's going to be some hella track lag. Goals, always. Gotta have future goals. You gotta set goals for yourself in the future. We're running out of track. Almost need a support train for this lot. Almost. Four, 8. There. One can afford to be smaller. Like that. The only downside to this train is it's being forced down a track it doesn't want to go. Flying train, so you can call it where. Flying train. It doesn't need rails at all. Likewise, this one's going to be stuck somewhere it doesn't really want to be. So 4, 8, 12 here. Like that. Hopefully that's still got power. It did lose power briefly there. You're out of track. What? You go get me some more track. I'm gonna go reclaim this track. Bingo. Get things into this barge run, no problem. Just send a 111 train to the supplies and the decon the wagon. Getting the trash. Yeah. It's getting this stuff out of it that's still the issue. The way I've been dealing with it is sort of by absorbing everything that's in there when it fills up. Probably wanted to invest a little bit more thought into this. Blacklist that. That would be a smart move. can just hang out no pathing together. Oh, that actually lines up. Nice. Fixing rail upgrades always future measure problem. It always is. Oh, that's right. There's a bug in those, isn't there? You done yet? Almost. Alright, it's still receiving more track. I suspect going forward I'm going to need a resupply stop like up here or down here or something, just for the spiders. Realistically, however... Do you know if anyone calculated payback for prod ones? I imagine it would be similar to the given guide, just a little bit slower. Like the cheat sheet. It'd be similar to what's on the cheat sheet, only just slightly slower. Second spider. Yeah, prod ones are so cheap, it might as well just throw them in and make use of them. I actually haven't been paying too much attention to what people have been saying. Once Spy Trans have logic requests, you have a fleet of rail building bots. Yeah. I mean, I'm sort of doing it now because I'm using the mod which gives it. But hmm. Yeah. The train ahead of the track further. Oh yeah. If I moved it up further, then I could reverse it back without the weeble wobble. That would make sense, wouldn't it now? I mean, I gotta wait for the Spidey to get here anyway. I ain't thinking today. Not gonna lie. Go. That should be everything around here done. Oh, Spellmaster, that's quite the dad joke you got there. Quite the pun. It's a very nice pun you have there. Anything exiting? No, good. Oh, nothing's entering either. It's times like that that I am happy that that thing in Nightbot still exists. I'm also aware that I did a really lazy job on the chains there, but I'm gonna. It's only a temporary thing just to keep things rolling. All right, that's done. Next bit. That's someone I actually haven't visited in quite a while. Need to go say hi. He's growing his beard again too. For those who are wondering, Bandlish. Yeah, around it goes. Around that goes. Does that not have a signal there? Or there, apparently? Well, this one doesn't count. Nephrons and Anti have done all the math for 100% runs. Yeah, that's... yeah. They've done it all. They've got so many tools to help out with that now. Pretty much, they've pretty much automated the process. Right, you need to back up. I need that out of there. Tear up that too. Right, that's an improvement. They've all turned around at the oil outpost and such. Your payback should be the same as Prod 3's. Across Prod 1's is the machine slowdown plus power of the game. I'm not sure about the power slowdown. I've never really been convinced of that one. Usually it's not too much of a problem. Especially once you switch over to oil, solid fuel for power. Or as long as you switch over to solid fuel for power. Okay. That's the entry. Hmm. Kinda, that's how it's sitting at the minute. Hang on. Let's try that again, shall we? Doesn't this cross over? Oh, that'll still be needed anyway. This will be a mostly temporary junction. Which I know isn't a great, probably not the best way to describe it. Yeah. Why can't they get here? There's like a dud signal here. Oh, extends right around there. There it is. Temporary. Every time. Right, that should set them loose. That should be a serious improvement, at least somewhat. You know, it's only temporary if it doesn't work. I think you might be onto me there. Kinda didn't allow for the longer ore trains there. Blast until a deadlock happens. The worst part is I've got to turn all of this around, bring it round the top. Speaking of, I might fling that hole around too, just to get rid of this little T intersection here, and that'll get the oil away from it. I might need to abandon this oil patch as well. I could move it over there. Not a particularly big patch though. Or down there. That's 10,000. I need to wall off that too. How's pollution looking down here? I need to keep an eye on it. It's not creeping too much further down the water yet. Hitting them. It's so close. The turret wall's so close. The worms are angry. What do we got? 76 million. Ooh, nice. Do need to do some artillery shelling. Don't forget the radar. Oh yeah, you're right. Did take up a radar. Okay, it's clearing out slowly. Yeah, there's got that crossing there. That's a problem. Okay. So that's fine. Gotta flip this. Red green wires aren't hooked up to the new T. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah. The signal doesn't go anywhere, fortunately. I almost feel bad about losing 13 million patch there. Turn stops off, it does. It really struggles to push trains down here, though. I see. All the... Yeah. It's because they always go down the top rail. They don't never use the bottom one. Interesting. Build it into a nearby train outpost. I could build it, like, just change this over to an iron one and build it over. Could do that. What do you think? Alright, let's deal with these trains next. Like, this can't stay like that. Smelt it and feed it in. That would really mess with everything. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but it would mess with everything. It really does need that space. Hmm. You can't stop. It gets that way sometimes. Kind of like Among Us in a way. Some of the coding? Kinda. Um. Hmm. That's possible. What does the one way, one direction say? It says, survey says go there. Got a wheel coming on in. How you doing? Aye. Doing it all wrong. What are you up to? Prison. Oh yeah, you're on Prison Architect. I saw that briefly. I remember now. I completely forgot about that. Playing Prison Architect. Your Prison Architect. How broken is it? You may have broke Prison Architect. That's really not hard to do. It's really not hard to do. Usually opening the game's enough to break it. Yeah, I like how it's may have, so you can either confirm or deny the existence of a broken game. Science of? Um, I mean, we can use this basis for a science of. I mean, it's not like it's actually running at 8,000 at the minute or anything. I like how I add the wires, even though it's totally unnecessary. Aggressive C++ runtime error and requested to terminate in an unusual way. Please contact the support team. That a runtime error like that shouldn't really happen these days. Love what I replace the engineer with. It's fine. It's a little bean's just a little bit sus. It's fine. Trying his best. Oh, they don't rotate. It's doing electrical. You're not wrong. Yeah, that oil outpost and that coal outpost are kind of inconvenient right now. So why is that still 253? Oh. No, this one's built though. Yeah, I thought so. You coward. Try that. Yeah, still not getting it. No matter. Hey! Oh, I might be able to get it then. Maybe if I rip out that one. Over to there. Check if anyone's sus running down tracks. Hey, we got it. Alright, that's... I'm gonna replace copper 2. There we go. Hang on, is there another copper? There is another copper 2. I'd already done it. Alright then. Will ranting about some dude producing unlimited stuff on a death world because he was using internet blueprints. Been watching videos on both YouTube and live. It looks like your base is kind of like big grid circle. I know it seems like a stupid idea, but it's not worth making a railroad in a single direction. Yeah, that's the next optimization. Really, is to make it one big rotating circle. Tend to be a little less interesting. Oh yeah, KOS Mall. Yeah, you can have an uncapped chest of substations. I mean, you can never have too many substations. Right, it's time to pack it down. But yeah, having everything rotate in a single direction is actually a really good idea. Place measure ME, and now I have to figure out how to add stuff. Two things. First one is turn it on. Second thing is add stuff. Oh, add recipes is here. Add stuff is start with something like, I want to say gears, but I think it's broken. Start with, I think gears it still has the wonkiness going on. I don't know. Start with something like inserters, and then you can change the recipes from there. You can tell which wire goes to which assembly machine, and then these communicate what item where. And blueprints by watching YouTube. I went and personalize them. Around about the uncapped chest with filter inserters in the small. Very green pot. Oh yeah. It's a little early in the game to be producing a ton of filter inserters. It's very rare that you even need filter inserters. That's probably the big thing big thing that needs to be pointed out is really don't need filter inserters at all. Like they're an on-demand thing. At most, they're an on-demand thing for a unique case. Stack filter inserters, on the other hand, theirs are very useful. Filter clocking? I have, yeah. This thing uses it. Oop, low train. Yeah, I actually use it here. Oh, I've summoned this outpost train now. Actually going to come here. Actually, no, sorry, this is something slightly different. This thing automatically filters by what it wants. Yeah, filter clocking is where you use filter inserters to clock smelters or assembly machines. If it's designed when sleeping, my copper smelter has 576 more splitters than it needs. That's a lot of splitters. Think how much Evo it costs to smelt all the iron and copper for 4,000. It's a lot of inserters. Hi, train. Where the hell was I going? I don't remember. I'm probably going to squeeze it through there or something stupid. Gonna tweak my CPU fan stuff again too. Still very noisy. Or it's now very noisy. Get in it, then the nice thing about the Spider is, even though it has the lowest priority for construction, when it's automated, when players outside, when the player gets in it, it inherits the player's high priority. So it's at least got that going for it. Spoonfuls, how you doing? Saw the picture you sent, very nice. Well, I didn't get to respond to it, unfortunately. Shove a thing in the hole, shove a thing in the hole, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. PC melted through the floor yet? Have you seen the picture of the VRM? VRMs are supposed to be that hot, aren't they? They're definitely supposed to be that hot. It's on Twitter. Finish emote? Nice. I was like, why does this thing smell so hot? And so I got the thermal camera out. I was like, no wonder it's so hot. The VRM's at 125 degrees or so, 120, 125 degrees. I don't think the VRM's supposed to be that hot. You could boil a cup of tea with it. Or water. Or coffee. Or water for coffee. It's a protocol violation. Speaking of coffee, that sounds like a good idea. Right. There it is. Yeah, right in there. So in there is more of these inductors. These are the inductors. This is the VRM heatsink. This is about 80 degrees, mind you. There's the water block for the CPU cooler. That's it's down in 30 degrees. I think the water temperature is like 40 or 50. Wait, more exact? Yeah, makes sense. These ones are surprisingly not as hot. You can still see it's very hot. What was going on is that the fan that's just above here and the fan that's just here, this fan's is barely turning, and this fan here isn't running at full speed like it should be. It's not kicking up to full speed. So what I did was I swapped the fans around, or the plugs around. So there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the fan. It just doesn't run as fast when it's connected daisy-chained with the pump. So I got this fan above here to run at full speed now. I changed the profile on this to take it from the CPU, so to pump up the rear fan. And that should hopefully get some more air through here. It seems to be just a lack of airflow problem, so this fan wasn't really pulling any air, and the fan that's way over here was doing all the CPU cooling. So this one here wasn't really doing anything. So there was no fresh air coming over the heatsink. So that was what was going on. I also moved a hard drive cage out the way of the front fan. Almost need a new battery for that thing too. What's the time? 1:32. It's a problem with sealed liquid coolers is not getting enough airflow on the board. I've seen that problem many times. Right, so that's now kicking around there. So we're not crossing here. Now we just need to go through and reverse all of these. Yeah, I can actually smell hot inductor from it. That's how hot it was. That's not good when you can smell when you can identify a hot component like that. It would have been pretty close to burning the enamel off the inductor, burning out the VRM, which in turn would kill the CPU. So yeah, it's pretty serious. Like it didn't catch fire. It shouldn't catch fire. I'd be surprised if it did. See, when it was going the other way, it was nice and clean. Still need to get that in though. Like that. Maybe. Oh, seeing stuff. Oh, crap. I know what's going on. These are in pairs. They're in matched pairs. That's why. Because every second one's slightly offset from the other. Yeah, see, there's a little extra gap here. That's why there was a gap in the blueprint, because there's a blueprinting error. Lucky I never actually used these. Stick heat pipe on it and use the coffee. Oh, do I need food and stuff? Alright. Have a good night, Will. It's actually almost coffee time for me as well. I think. That's fine. Excellent. Alright, so now we've got something to work with all of it. Both variations. Turn off trashing as well on this base. In fact, I will have to turn off trashing. I could do it the lazy way and just demolish everything and start over. Let's go. Problem is going to be reversing these while they're full. That doesn't look good. That's a very busy outflow. Oh, they can't actually use this track. Hmm. Yeah, what I was thinking was just going all out and demolishing everything. Oh no, I'm already hitting the parts that have stuff in them. I just smatter these things randomly just for you. Whitelist. Just for everyone to appreciate. Smells like surgery. Precision surgery or like a spray and pray. So the problem is I've got to figure out where this crap actually goes back. That. Hope I actually got that right too. I have a feeling I didn't. Oh well. Alleyway kidney mugging. Hello Kitty Band-Aid. There's a lot of very distinctive variations going on there. Distinctively unique variations. In fact, what I should do... Stop doing that. Stop unloading there. Slow down. Go. There we go. That'll hold. That'll keep him at bay for a little while. Is this signal on the bottom rail? Alrighty. Fix that then. There. Where is it? There. Easiest way to get rid of it. Now, just gotta wait for this to drain out, I think. So once it drains, so we'll try and drain out as much of it as I can. This one could be a problem. Fine, this one, yeah, it's got iron and copper in there. There's no red circuit. There's no red circuit trains picking up anything. Kind of amazing, really. It's one. Cool. That one's safe for unloading. Yeah, if I can get enough circuits produced here, it should drain out this. Wire to a belt. I need to get the thing actually drained as well. But yeah, wire to a belt would be a good one. There's plenty of undergrounds to reverse as well. Yeah, like, beep. Cut off that one. A little bit too much there. Hoping the dream is that it doesn't... wrong one. This one, there it is. That's actually more effective than I thought it would be. Yep, so tell you what, we'll do the last of these. It's actually the only reason this works is because it goes to different... oh wait, you're already done on this side. Let's do this side. Hello, train. Away with ye. Hopefully stalling one build doesn't upset too much stuff. It should sort itself out over time. Hi, train. This one's a bit more problematic. Like, it should even itself out eventually. Yeah, every time train takes this route, which blocks up any other train from passing through. Oh dear. I'd end up with gaps on belts. Either this is the wrong way round, or it does this thing doesn't work when it stops and starts. Is the other reason. It's either the circuit's round the wrong way, or it's stopping and starting. It doesn't. It only compresses when it's moving at full speed. There we go. Alright, it's down to just circuits then. Look at the jam. Oh. Did I not signal over there? Oh dear. Something. Spellmaster already pointed it out, I imagine. Oh, I did one, but not the other. They both picked the same lane. Yeah, well, at least it's clearing up now. Excellent. Excellent. Yoshi TV. Posting with the 7 people there. Hello, username. How's the production going? Okay-ish. How are we doing lately? UK. Yeah, I've been fixing circuits, rearranging the track over here, doubling up the track, and changing the unloads to so they actually make more sense. Because I got it around the wrong way the first time. Recording check. Yeah, it's still recording. I actually need to do a break very soon. Now, we were building an outpost out here. I was thinking about assigning it to iron 4. I might just make it a new one. Iron 10. Iron 10. Because, oh boy, do we still need lots of outposts. J8x4 bypass junction. Yeah, let's have a look. I think you're still on. I think you're actually on the permit list. The one that I don't really add people to anymore. Mind you. Eight by 4. Ah, okay. So that's like a 4-lane T. That's almost the same as... Those are actually a bit of a pain to make. It's almost the same as that. Something else going on? Yeah, these are actually hard work to make. Oh, that's a little bit tighter. Pretty good effort actually getting this bit tighter. Getting this closer together is really tricky. Because this curve here becomes very difficult to signal. Because the next, going back a tile means that you lose this signal here, so this whole section becomes unsignalable. Unsignalable. Oh yes, pulled back to there, so the diagonal where the signal is there, yeah. It's actually a bit of an upgrade on this one because it's a little bit tighter. You see, this is the same because this part here is the same because it's basically the only combination that's possible. Yeah, the inside out T. There's only so many ways you can do it. There's very few combinations. Oh, some buyers saying hi over there. Alright, I think now's a good time to go grab a coffee and pause for some ads. I got to get that that average up. I haven't been doing any.